he concocted this scheme and he bought poison and he put the poison in the pixie sticks. He bought a life insurance policy for 30 grand for each of his children. I'm going to let you, Ashley, tell us then what he did, this horrible person. Tell us what he did.
It's awful. And, I'm generally opposed to the death penalty, but when I listen to these facts and I think about it, I think, oh, you know what? That's one of those instances where I think I might be able to bend on it.
Tell us.
So he took his son and he took his 8-year-old son along with some of his son's friends trick-or-treating, and he gave him a pixie stick that was laced with poison. And then his son, it gives me goosebumps to even think about it. His son started throwing up almost immediately. He took him to the bathroom and he held him, and within an hour, his son was dead. It's unimaginable how anybody could do that, especially for money. But that's what he did. He took the stand in his own defense and denied doing it. I don't know who he seemed to think he could blame for this, but he was adamant the entire time up until he was actually finally executed that he had not done this. And it was clear he had done it. He had taken out the life insurance policy. He had bought all of the, all of the mixtures that he was going to use to poison his child. And it's just disgusting. How can you do that to your child? But so then, what really just compounds it even more is then he started suing over the lethal injection practices, but he took a little bit different approach. He sued saying that the FDA had not approved, now listen to this, had not approved the drugs they were using for the purpose to kill him.
We'll talk about that in a moment. I still want to stick right now with the actual case itself. Matt, you had to determine who should live or die many times, right? You were involved in that decision as a prosecutor, yes? Okay, so here's the question. The Supreme Court has said death is different, meaning you don't just give it out to anyone who kills. While murdering is horrible, not all first-degree murder cases warrant the death penalty. You shouldn't go after everybody to seek the death penalty in first-degree murder cases. I ask you, based upon these facts, would you have sought the death penalty?
Yeah, so I sat on the committee in Orange County for 15 years where we would make the formal recommendation on every special stroke homicide. And we sought it, of the cases that qualified for the viewer, that's not all murders, that's only special circumstance murders. We sought it in less than 4% of the cases that came before us. So it is like, the two fundamental things, it's got to be no real doubt that the person did it. Like you are 100% convinced, and it's got to be genuinely awful. It has to shock the room. In our committee of experienced homicide prosecutors who've done at least 2 capital cases, that was the threshold to get onto our committee. And this one, Mark, I'll tell you, I'm with Ashley. There's nothing ameliorating or mitigating about this at all.